So what are our pre-match predictions?
Pre-match predictions?
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a fella sparked and a fella not sparked, and maybe one that is, or that is.
Are we recording? I don't think that quit at all. We'll work it out. Okay, so today we are at the Stand Up to Racism and let's go again. Today we are in Nuneaton. We've got some preachers over there. They're preaching ahead of the protest. I don't think they're involved at all. But why are we here? Okay, there is a combined demonstration against Britain First, who are planning on doing their re-immigration march with Dave Golding, and people are not very happy. There's about 1 million coppers over there. You've probably seen through the bushes. Very, very heavy turnout for the police. I was told that this protest happens in Nuneaton because of the massive Sharia court which is there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, cut to me explaining British First and that. I can't be bothered right now. We're a bit ahead of schedule. It's meant to start at 12 and it's 10 past 10. So are we gonna get like a coffee or something? How many coffees have we already had today, Harry? We've had 2. And to be honest, I'm just happy to be here. Nuneaton's a lovely town. It's a lovely day, and yeah, bash. Formed in 2011 by members of the former British National Party. The group was founded by Jim Downson and is now fronted by Paul Golding. Britain First can really be boiled down to, today at least, for their campaigns against multiculturalism and what they see as Islamisation of the United Kingdom. Many of their critics say that they are fascists and not welcome to have these sorts of demonstrations, which is why local socialist and communist groups, as well as groups like Stand Up to Racism, have come out to oppose their re-migration rally today. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. They're not very politically relevant today, and I was quite surprised to see what you're about to see. So, you know what? I'm not going to keep you too long. Enjoy the video. B-roll of Ros's Crossing Road. B-roll of Ros's Crossing Road. Ros's Cross 2 Road. Ros is now going up to train station.
Aye, happen.
Big up Ros's Crossing Road.
Because they want to smash working class people all together. Imagine it tomorrow. They want overnight. These people claim national interests of the people impoverished and hit hard like a tank to the skeleton.
So they've all started now. You can look over there. They've got say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. It's normally the same chants, isn't it? There's not really a variation in the different chants that they do, is there? Which I don't think it really is the I don't think it really is the appropriate chant for Britain First due to, you know, their whole thing just being general mugs, not so much even refugees, just being mugs. But yeah, pretty big turnout. There's probably a policeman for every other person. We got told by a policeman down the road that there was about 200 from Warwickshire police forces and local sort of Leicestershire police forces that had come down for it. Your average copper down here doesn't have a Scooby-Doo why Britain First are down here. And yeah, so they don't really know why Britain First are down here today. They were down here. I saw a video from 9 years ago of them down in Nuneaton, and that wasn't the re-immigration parade that they're doing today. That parade was to protest against the Sharia law court, which is down the road on the other side of the town, I believe. Apparently the biggest in Britain, but I'm not sure about that. We'll put it down there if it is. And we've got the Sambas down here. What do we think about the Sambas?
Loving the Sambas.
We've got the baggy jeans. I got these from a charity shop in Hinckley, just down the road actually. £3.40, which was an absolute steal. I love these. We've got tie. We've got the BDG jeans, jacket, and yeah, I'm very excited. It's a lovely sunny day. I've got the sun on my back. There seems to be a few people like down there who are here for the thing. Right, right, pal. Yeah, I'm good. Do you wanna just give a quick word?
Yeah.
About what? So, do you know what's going on down here today?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Well, are you down here for it?
No, I'm going to Birmingham.
Yeah. What do you think about Britain First coming down to Nuneaton?
I don't like what's associated with Britain First, but I do think people have genuine concerns about the future of the country.
Yeah.
And I think that we risk going to extremes, I think.
Yes.
I think people with genuine concerns will be upset by this and they'll be pushed to one side, and then on the other side people who push towards more extremes. I just don't like any violence.
Exactly, it's quite polarising, isn't
Yes,
it? And we've got about 200 police out here, which is, I think,
I'd
a
love
bit
to see them
excessive.
put this effort into the rest of the town, honestly.
Exactly. Exactly. And I'm from Leicester. I'd love to see some of these blokes out there. I think there's. We got told about 200 police. I think there's probably a policeman for every two people protesting at the moment.
Armoured van over there. That's what van. I have someone in the back of that ready, just in case.
Yeah, well, have a good one in Birmingham. Cheers. Oh, that was a sensible word. This is the first time that I've genuinely had a properly sensible conversation with someone at a rally. That's very true. We're getting pushed towards sectarianism. We've got these sort of very like Protestant extremists in Britain First, and and these Sharia law courts do often represent a sort of Islamist extremism, and yeah, I think there's a middle ground with everything, and I'm impartial. So, some of them with the megaphone can't really pronunciate their T's very well, and I think that's funny. I think the way they talk is funny. Okay, we can.
Not just that. I think not.
The only thing these two groups can agree on is that it's a nice day for it, isn't it? And that's going to be the antithesis of all of the small talk on the train back. Right, so I'm joined here by
Deacon Andrew and Father Roger Butcher.
Okay, what church are you guys here from?
From the Abbey in Nuneaton.
Okay. Why do you feel that you're out here today?
We're hoping for peace, a calm demonstration, no violence.
Yeah, exactly. So our role as chaplains is to be peacekeepers between the two sides, whatever the sides are, is to bring about peace.
Yes. Cool. So you guys are here in a neutral.
Yeah, we made sure we're not obviously not carrying banners. We've got our chaplain badges on. We're here to promote peace.
Yeah.
Very, very much like military chaplains. When you think of military chaplains during the Second World War,
They don't go into combat, but they're there to help people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the idea with a chaplain comes from the thought train. A chaplain is someone who offers their coat to another. So it's to share with the other person. In doing that, brings about a peaceable attitude. That's the theology, if you want to, behind it.
So have we been happy in we haven't seen anyone come to blows. At least I've been here since it started, and nothing like that's been seen so far. So we're happy with that.
Being peaceful. I think what we need people to do is don't do the shouting and the chanting, but stop and talk and listen. That's important.
Yes.
I mean, I'd echo that as well. Yeah, it is about people putting down their instruments, trying to drown out the other person, and just listening to what the other person is saying. And you might not agree with it, you might disagree with it, but it is giving people the chance to articulate their thought trends.
Yeah, of course, and it's very difficult at the moment. It's in a very polarised country that we live in. And do you think these sorts of demonstrations, in the way that they are conducted, do you think there are? You did say that you would rather that people sat and talked, but do you think these are a positive expression with police sort of intervening when needed, or do you think these things should be kept away?
I think people need free speech and a way to express themselves, and I think people on both sides feel frustrated, and I think the best way is to be able to express that, but in a peaceful way.
Yeah, it's an age-old argument which goes back a long time about differences, and there are many differences between us human beings, morally, politically, and so on. But the question is how do we express our differences? How do we talk about those differences? How do we come to new conclusions? How do we learn from each other? That's a much bigger discussion, and unfortunately, this type of environment is not best. It's not conducive for that type of discussion, in my view.
So it's probably not the right way of doing it.
Yeah, it highlights differences rather than actually allows people to talk about their differences. Yeah, because it does polarise. There is a left and a right to it, if you see what I mean.
On a bit of a slightly different note, maybe it's not irrelevant, but what I've noticed is that many taxi drivers have been blocked in today, and they're not working. The walk was meant to be going down Nuneaton High Street, but all of the police have had to come in, so have all the protesters. Have locked off both things. Now none of the taxis are getting out for the rest of the day. A lot of people won't be able to get out of that car park. So
the problem is, we were here early like you, and we saw you. The police really needed to have, done that earlier, didn't they? But
there are designated areas the police have marked out. So I suspect the police will want to have that conversation. So, later on, the police will want to have a review about how those designated areas did or did not work.
Yeah.
So, in our opinion, standing here at the moment, they haven't worked.
Yeah, because they were meant to be set off by 12, and they're still here and they're still blocking things up. And some people, I think I've heard someone say they haven't been able to get to their train on time because they've had to sit through all of this.
Disruption.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I feel sorry for other people, particularly business owners in Nuneaton who will be affected by this. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, they're the victims in this because they're just regular people who just want to make some money and, open their shops and serve the community. So there is a bit of a victim status attributed to those business people, and my heart goes out for them. It really does.
Yeah. And I think there's also probably there's a problem with 200 policemen showing up for one event, and they've had to loan off officers from Leicestershire and neighbouring counties. So these, nothing else is going to get sorted today for the police, is it?
But it's good that they've acted. It's good that they're here, and it'd be the wrong way around if there were more demonstrators than police, and then there'd be complaints about that, wouldn't there? So,
yeah. And I've been told by the Britain First lot that they are here to protest. Initially, they were here to protest against the Sharia law court, which is down in Nuneaton. What do you think about that?
That's not something we've heard about.
Yeah, that's something I don't know about, but I'll look into that. So I appreciate that piece of information. I will talk to the other faith groups about that and see where people think and what they think about it. So thank you.
Yeah, because they were here a few years ago doing the same thing, and they did actually manage to get on their walk. But I think these guys have managed to stop that. Well, I will let you go there. Thank you. I don't know what the man is. Thank you.
Really nice to meet you.
Okay, so we've switched the phone for a bit because I want to go down and have a look at some of these socialist banners that are up here, all of these commies which are out in full force. God knows what the green one says, because it's sagging in the middle and you can't really make out what the words say. But you've got the South Postal Midlands Branch, Communication Workers Union. These are all unions, but the thing is, these are proper unions with the sort of red and yellow theme in there. And you hold them by the sort. Are you right? Oh, independent media. What's that? Right. My own channel. I do bits for different publications, but nothing political. Just all my own stuff.
I think this is pretty good. It's pretty good, isn't it? This?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about what's going on today?
Well, you tell me you are, and I might do.
Act in Haste on YouTube.
Sorry?
Act in Haste on YouTube. We just talk. He didn't like the sound of the name, which isn't quite good. I think we best get through before we get sort of pushed back. If we kind of get a thing of that, campaign against fascism. Oh, see, okay. See, we're stopped it sagging now. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of face coverings at the moment. And I like how you can see the megastone, the megastone. The megaphones get quite a lot of use. There's different stickers and stuff on them. A lot of blokes in mass today. The Midlands Anti-Fascism group on Instagram, they did say to come in. They said face masks are recommended, but as we've seen, the evidence gathering teams are targeting really the Britain First blokes over there and not these lot. What's going on? Something's going on over here.
These lot are looking to come out this way now because
so Britain First are actually starting to march. I think they've decided that everyone that's coming is coming now, and they're trying to march down here. Obviously, blocking up the roads. I'm gonna stop them. We've got all the placards out. We've got another megaphone out. His megaphone's quite small. Does that mean that he's undercompensating? Who knows? And we got the Socialist Party, the newspaper and stuff, which is good to see. You always get the Communist newspaper and the Socialist Weekly and stuff, which show up with their stuff. Can we get a thing of that placard? That is fashioned out of a sponge type thing and the top of a box, and it works. It gives off the message, I suppose. And we've at one point they were not letting people even step on the road. Now we've completely locked off the taxi rank for Nuneaton. That means that people's taxis are still trapped in here, and then those people aren't going to be making any money today because the taxi rank has been blocked up. The taxi rank has been completely blocked up. The police are ushering people off. If they contested them a bit further down the road, this wouldn't have happened. You know. We've got a few flags and stuff. What's going on? Oh, they're trying to bring people over here. Never mind. I thought the police were taking people off this part of the road, but we're not. You know what? Should we try and get a word with someone over there? Hi. Is there any chance you would want to just have a quick word on camera about this? Okay, no worries. No worries, have a good day. Right. You lads wouldn't want to have a word on camera, would you? No worries. A bit mad today though, innit? Security don't want to word. Obviously. There's a dog, there's an anti-fascist dog out in full force. And obviously no German shepherds on our streets. See what I did there? Loads of people about, and yeah, I think if we just walk through, we should be fine.
Back there as it starts to move off.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get a few B-roll footage on this, but okay, we're over here again. Okay, let's see if we can talk to some of the Britain First people, because no one from the demonstrating side are wanting to chat. Unfortunately, that's not very nice. Hi mate. Hi, you're right. See, even a lot of the journalists don't want to chat today. It's a bit hectic. No one wants to miss the source of what's happening. It's quite an impressive train station though. And look, got loads of people up here, and I love. Can we just get a shot of this, because you can tell that very much there are people on the opposite sides of the political spectrum using this common vantage point just for a good little video, which I kind of like. Hi mate, is there any chance you want a word to camera? No. Hi mate, is there any chance we can have a word on camera? No worries. See, the thing is that side are distrustworthy of anyone. That side are distrustworthy with anyone with a camera, and this side, look at how I dress. They're profiling me. It's horrible. It's almost like profiling is a natural human sort of mechanism. What's going on over there? Anyway, let's turn it off for a second.
Start moving now. You're being ejected from the station. Start moving now. Start moving. Told numerous times.
Hi mate, just a quick one. What was that all about?
We're just trying to move people across to there, but there's such a throng of people. They're actually pushing people into the crowd. It was just dangerous. When I tried to object, he just pulled me out.
Yeah, of course. It's a bit. What do you think?
They're just creating a dangerous situation.
Yeah, and they're all being pushed down here now, aren't they? Are they trying to let the cars get out?
That's what they're saying, yeah, but they're trying to move people to a position where there's already too many people. It's just created a really dangerous situation.
Well, the thing is, supposedly, they're meant to start walking down here. They were meant to about 20 minutes ago. I don't know. So they've got to continue on their route. I think it's a bit heavy-handed there, weren't they? We'll have a good one, man.
Who's fired them? Please come over further this way, away from them unwashed, crusty, scruffy, commie bastards.
I just want to make two very quick points at this part of the video. One is that no, he didn't keep speaking then, he just let Men of Harlech play out. And also, guys, I'm not a taxi driver. I know at every point it seems like I'm just I'm a bit worried about the cars being blocked in. And eventually they did get out, if you were wondering. I was ecstatic.
We've got one Scottish, one Welsh. No Ulster banner out today though. What? Unfortunately. Oh, we've got the one Scottish.
Yeah, things keep kicking off down there. It's not at the front. It's not even kicking off at the front. They've all been boxed in. They're all dealing with stuff. That's why there's a bit of a blockage. Okay. Film me. Shut down there. That was sick. You've probably seen that footage. I'm not even going to connect the mic. Look at that. You know what? They have the same problem with just having one channel. But I think it's a bit more impactful. You know, it might have something to do with just purely just male, like aggressive voices. You know, voices. Oh, he's getting pushed about.
On this line here, do what it do. These guys are coming looking for a fight.
Fight it back! Fight it back! Fight it back! Fight it back! Free Palestine from Hamas!
What are you going to do, you daft cunt? Get coached. Shut up, you daft cunt. Yes, that's mine. He's in the wrong section. He's in the wrong section. take photos, but just keep moving forward. Just keep moving, mate.
Yeah, cool.
Take photos, keep on, just keep moving forward.
Yes, and a good racist people running Richard Burns! Fighting back! Richard Burns! Fighting back! Richard Burns! Fighting back! Richard Burns! Fighting back! Richard Burns! Fighting back!
I didn't even realise this bit was set up over here. But we're out here. We're with Ali, say hello. We're out here. There's been a bit of a punch up. Some people have been pushed about. We've got the speakers out playing the music. Interestingly, we've had.
You know that you go in, they won't let you get out.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask one of them. But oh, they've got merchandise. They've got merchandise. They have. Oh yes, they have. But mate, interestingly enough, talking about freeing Palestine.
I heard that, yeah.
I thought, you know what? If we can agree on one thing. Look at that.
So, sat here, perhaps a little underdressed, comparing to the clips that you've just seen here in my shirt and tie. I did this at the Reform one as well, which the audio all corrupted for, so we didn't actually throw any of that out there. But who knows, maybe I'll upload a few of the clips someday, or leave them unlisted in a video description one day. Anyway, just want to clear a few things up. Yes, I like to stay completely impartial on this channel. That's why, you haven't heard any of my opinion about almost any of this stuff, and I've sort of skirted around it in some of the interviews that I've done in this video. And I have cracked a few jokes at the expense of both sides of this whole thing throughout the video as well. I called Britain First mugs at one point. I took the mick out of Stand Up to Racism's chants, or whoever was chanting that. It might have been the Socialist Party. And a lot of communists out, which was surprising because, you don't see so many out. I like to think that I've got my finger to the pulse, and yeah, there was some of the actual National Communist Party flags being flown. There was some local ones, some Coventry ones, some Warwickshire ones, and only some Communist Party ones. So the turnout was pretty big there. And also, I didn't really record much of the end bit, but if you want to know what happened, the TLDR of this whole parade was a couple hundred blokes get the train down to Nuneaton to go and watch a YouTube video about how the Stonehenge was made. To be honest, I left 10 minutes into that video playing outside the Warwickshire Justice Centre. But that seemed like that's really what the whole parade was about, to go down and see that video, which started with how proper British men made the Stonehenge. Yeah. I struggled to find the point behind the whole of the rally, but just a point against the counter protesters as well. I know I kept bringing it up, but taxi drivers didn't get an edge in. Taxi drivers got blocked in the whole day in Nuneaton, well, for a few hours at least, and the whole parade was prolonged several hours. They were meant to step off from Nuneaton train station, I was told, at about 12:30. When did they step off? It must have been about 2. You know, the police, I mean, they did a pretty good job. I mean, I've got a few pictures which incriminate some of the police a bit. Well, not really incriminate, but just don't paint them in a very good light. If you do want to see pictures from this event, because to be honest, I took more pictures than I did videos at this event somehow. I don't normally do that. I'll find a way. I'll link them in the description if you want to use those. If you want to see those, I'll use them and credit me. That would be nice. What else? I don't know. If you want to see more stuff like this, leave a like, leave a comment. If you've got any feedback, I've got my email and stuff in the description as well. Shoot me over an email. Big up to, I think it was DP Audits, who we spoke to at the event. He seemed like a sound guy. We were both branded fascists together by some random ginger guy in a purple do-rag. That was a bit weird. And then there was also, I believe his name was Dave Wilton. You know what? No, I'm not going to try butchering their names and stuff, but those two blokes, I'll link in the description. You can go and check them out. I'm sure they'll have videos out soon about their sort of POV of the event, so that'll be cool. One of them did an interview with Harry, who was my cameraman, so thanks to him for coming out. That was nice. Subscribe and like for more videos like this, because I try to do at least once a month. Once a month, that was my resolution this year, and the one for January failed because of something that was out of my control, but we've fixed that technical difficulty now, and that shouldn't be a hurdle anymore. So I'm counting this one, although it happened on March the 1st, which strangely enough was the first day of Ramadan, first day of not first day, it was St. David's Day and International Women's Day, all on the same day. But yeah, I'm counting this as February's video, so hopefully we should have another one this month. And I do turn 18 this month, so 23rd. Wish me a happy birthday if you can. Have a good one.